Welcome to Disney Odd Pod. Update.
Updates and big changes. Which we'll get to in a minute. But, so yeah, we haven't done one of these in a really long time. We were about halfway through our original list. So that seemed like a good time to see where we're at, where things sit, where things lie.
Play it as it lies.
Your updated top 10.
Wow, we're just gonna jump right in like, hey, everybody. So we're doing, because some people might not have even heard one of these.
That's true. So we used to do these like every 10 episodes. We would do an update, and then it just kind of stopped because it became too much. We would do like an update of like where our rankings lie, like what's in our top 10, what's in our bottom 5, and just kind of just recap of some stuff. And so we're just going to kind of do that and then kind of reminisce about some of our favorite things. Briefly before we make our announcement. So stick around. You can hear that at the end.
Why wouldn't we just say it now?
Because you got to get people to stay to the end.
Yeah, because you guys don't know how to use the fast forward button.
Oh, shh.
God.
You got to have a little nugget.
I'm not a captive audience kind of guy.
Well, I am. Kind of gal.
Sorry, everybody.
No, but there's no apologies. If there's one rule of this podcast, it's we apologize for nothing to anyone.
That is actually true, but...
Nothing to anyone. I don't know if you want to read off your top 10, like starting from 10, or how you want to do it. It's been so long, so I'm not sure how you want to do it.
Sure, I'll just do that. 10, Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, then Wreck-It Ralph, then Cool Runnings, then Mulan, and then The Parent Trap, the real one.
It's fine.
And then number 5, Monsters, Inc. Aladdin, Moana, Ratatouille, and The Lion King in no particular order.
What? But that is the order from 10 to 1.
It's not, because the last 4 are 100%.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's why I said number 5, Monsters, Inc., and then Aladdin, Moana, Ratatouille, and Lion King in no particular order.
Gotcha. I understand. So for your top 10, is there anything you'd change?
No, it's pretty good.
It's pretty accurate? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me read mine. So, starting from number 10, The Mighty Ducks, Pollyanna, Toy Story 3, Ratatouille, Wreck-It Ralph, Up, Beauty and the Beast, and then my 100%ers were Aladdin, Hercules, and Lion King. And there is definitely a particular order for mine. But, I mean, looking at my list in a whole, I think I would honestly remove Up and Wreck-It Ralph from my top 10.
Wow.
And I would push up Mulan and Mary Poppins.
Wow.
Into my top 10.
I'm really surprised you take Wreck-It Ralph out. Wreck-It Ralph is awesome.
Wreck-It Ralph is awesome, but when I was looking at like my top 30 or 40 movies, I was like, you know what?
And Toy Story 3, I just don't think is that good.
No, I think I just really liked it at the moment. I think it's more probably in top 50, but maybe, I don't know, but in retrospect, I would definitely put Mulan and Mary Poppins in there.
In general, though, when I look at my list, I'm like, yeah, that looks about right. We used to change it all the time, but I really, as time has gone by, I'm like, yeah, that seems about right.
So of your 100%ers, which one is the best one, in your opinion?
I think it might be Lion King, or Aladdin, or Ratatouille.
I thought you would say Ratatouille.
Or Moana, maybe?
That's all.
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
That's all
right.
of your...
They're all 100%ers. What do you mean? Which one's the best one? They're all great.
But you have to pick one.
No, you don't.
I mean,
It might change with the wind.
I don't even know how Hercules is not in your top 10 and it's one of my 100%ers. It makes no sense to me, but that's fine. But even though I'm biased against Hercules...
Moana is the same way for me and you.
Well, okay, that's true. But even though I'm biased against Hercules, I think Aladdin is objectively a better movie.
Yeah, than Hercules? Yeah, of course.
Well, I love Hercules, though.
Yeah, but it doesn't have quite the pop.
It has a lot of pop.
It has plenty of pop, but I mean, it's not in the same... I don't know, it's just not...
We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's fine, whatever.
But, real quick, so our bottom ranking movies. My lowest ranking movies were Santa Claus 3, Planes, G-Force, The Tigger Movie, and Shaggy Dog.
And mine were Rocket Man, That Darn Cat from 1997, Santa Claus 3, G-Force, and Planes.
Yeah. I mean, is there any movie that is bad that we didn't put on that you would put down there?
No. These are the worst. These are all the worst movies.
Yeah.
Between the both of ours, those are all, like, really the worst. It's funny, I have higher highs and lower lows than you.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, you have more 100%ers and higher 99%, and you have lower... Like, you have a 0% on Planes.
Yeah, 0.
Which I just...
Nada. Zed.
Yeah. So, speaking of our disagreements, our biggest discrepancies, I don't understand your rating on Peter Pan.
It's fine.
You gave it a 74%.
Maybe I was drunk.
That's insane. It is no way above even a 50, and I rated it a 30%.
It's a classic movie, though. It's the actual Peter Pan is not that bad. And if they would have just fucking stopped there, everything would be fine.
I don't get it. But I will say, I do regret my rating on Merlin Jones of a 64%.
Yeah, I don't know what you were
I don't even remember the movie, so I can't... I don't know what I was thinking, but our biggest disagreement was on Peter Pan, because you rated it 74 and I rated 30, followed by The Rookie, where you rated it 71 and I rated it 28.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
I think it's a little better than 28, but I don't think it's no 71. I don't really like that movie that much.
I thought it was good. Same thing with Third Man on the Mountain.
No, Third Man on the Mountain is not a good movie.
Yes, it is.
It is fucking horrible. It is so boring and not interesting.
Hard to disagree.
And the ending is horrible. The ending is garbage.
I mean, I still disagree with you with all these.
It's fine.
None of this is gonna change my mind.
You're just stuck in your ways.
I just don't think any of this is, why would I change my mind?
Because
my God.
Because you've had the gift of hindsight now.
Right, but in hindsight, I still agree with myself. What the fuck?
Well, that's fine. I have some self-reflection.
Good for you.
So, okay, what are the most iconic scenes for you of all the movies we've watched?
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, so an iconic scene is
what are we doing? Making a clip show?
It's just scenes that you really enjoy. To this day I still think about the tomato fight scene in Candleshoe when that girl they're throwing fucking tomatoes at one another.
My brain just works differently than yours. I don't remember shit.
That's fine.
All of the Witch Mountain scenes for both of the movies.
That's fine. To be fair, I didn't really give you a lot of time to prepare, so if we do this again, I'll give you some more time to prepare. And the only other... I wrote down a few, but I'll just call out...
And some of them are just so obvious. Obviously, these scenes in Lion King and fucking Aladdin.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about iconic for this podcast. So, for example... Michael Douglas on a motorcycle at the end of Napoleon and Samantha is an iconic scene for this podcast.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Something like that. But what about upsetting scenes? Did you think of any?
Just the Oz scene. The Return to Oz.
Which part? There's so...
The Shocking Dorothy part.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if it was that, or the weird wheelie people, or the frickin'...
Well, most of it I just don't remember.
I know. This is hard to do because you have a horrible memory with this stuff.
That's with movies, yeah. I'm okay. I said, oh, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I don't... And that is probably part of the reason I didn't want to keep doing the recaps, because I don't remember anything.
Well... I will only call out, because I forgot about it, and then I remembered when I was writing this down.
I don't even know what the last movie we watched is.
Hocus Pocus.
Oh, yeah, see?
I will say, do you remember in Amy, when Mervyn gets run over by the train?
Yeah, of course. That was the stupidest part of that movie.
It was really horrible.
Yeah, it was dumb.
It was really upsetting.
If you want me to remember something, it was the drunk doctor hitting on Amy and getting it in. That's what I remember.
Or in Air Bud, when the coach is pelting the kids with basketballs.
The kid,
yes.
Yeah, that was horrible. Horde. But see, it would take me forever to remember that,
You're no fun.
Well,
did you get anything for your VIP performances or best performances in a bad movie?
Well, I don't think there are any. I can't think of any good performances in the bad movies.
Kate Winslet in Kid in King Arthur's Court.
I don't even remember that. I don't have any recollection.
Okay, that's fine.
Like,
that's fine.
Great.
This is what I'm working with here. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You know, I don't know exactly what you expected.
I don't know. I expected you to be better.
You gave me 5 minutes.
I gave you like 15 minutes.
I came in from working out and you're like, here's what we're doing for the podcast. And it's like, what?
I'm sorry.
How am I supposed to remember? We've done like 200 something episodes.
Okay, that's true. We have done 208 episodes. We've only watched 189 movies. Some of those episodes were like bonus episodes or whatever.
Okay, but still over 5 years we watched almost 200 movies?
We have watched almost 200 movies. And
just life in general? How the fuck am I supposed to remember most of these?
I thought in our
most
relationship...
of the time I'm either exhausted when we watch them from working and or drunk or both.
Well, I just thought, because I'm the one who usually has the bad memory in this relationship.
I can't remember movies, even movies I like. I know
it's fine.
It's part of what keeps me fresh for this podcast. I'm fresh. Like, okay,
so fresh
it's like
and so clean,
a blank slate.
Fair enough. So okay, basically the announcement is that we decided to redo our list. We went to the D23 website, and instead of removing all of the Touchstone and Miramax and Hollywood Pictures.
Wait, Miramax, really?
Yeah, it's on there too. But there wasn't that many on there, on the D23 website. There was only a couple.
That's weird. Why?
I don't know. It's just what was on there. I'll double check to make sure it's accurate, but there was a couple on there. But mainly Touchstone and Hollywood Pictures were the additions. So that...
We get some rated R movies under this bitch.
Well, yeah, we're just trying to make it so we have a little more interesting content to pull from and just to make it more true to what it is. But we still are not going to include Star Wars or Marvel movies because...
There's no point. Everybody's had enough to say about those. If you want to watch those and hear about those, go somewhere else.
Well, controversially maybe, we both really don't like Marvel movies. I think they're boring.
And Star Wars, I just don't think we have anything to add.
No, it's just not...
It's like, oh my god, Empire Strikes Back is great. It's one of the best movies ever made.
Oh my god, is it? Wow.
Yeah,
but basically this will pull in some R-rated movies because this podcast is obviously not for children or families.
And a lot more fun movies.
Yeah, like...
For me.
And for me, hello, Pretty Woman is on this list.
Oh my god.
And there's several other ones, like, I saw that there's a movie called Where the Heart Is. I don't know if you've seen that.
Of course I haven't seen that. Why would I have seen that?
Because it has a Natalie Portman in it, and it's really good, and...
Oh man, I really can't wait to see this Natalie Portman movie.
You know what? It's a good movie. But anyways, it's a lot of 80s movies, a lot of 90s movies.
And that's where you bring me in. That's where for me it's like, oh yeah, I love this movie.
Yeah.
And so like, no, I haven't seen it. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
So we're super excited about that. But additionally to that is we have a lot of stuff going on outside of this podcast. And we're really behind.
As always.
Well, but it's like this coming up especially, we have a lot of stuff going on.
Well, this whole last year we've been like flaking in and out.
Yeah. So
sorry, bros.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, we're not.
Not kidding. Really. But so for the month of March, we're going to be taking a break, but we're still going to give you content. So every single day of the month of March, we're going to be re-releasing an old episode.
Reruns.
March Madness.
March Madness reruns.
Yeah. And hopefully just to draw in some more people and give you guys an opportunity to revisit some of these episodes. Every day of the week will have a different theme. So look, that'll be exciting. And so Cat's
about to blow your feed up.
That's right. Sorry, not sorry. But keep in mind that a lot of these episodes were also recorded when we were still under the old show name. And some of them, we didn't know what we were doing. The editing isn't as crisp as it is now. So just keep that in mind.
The sound isn't as crisp as it is, but it's not going to be crisp today.
But also...
We had an equipment failure?
Well, we had like a room failure. But also... I don't have time to re-edit all those things, which would defeat the purpose of taking a month so we can get ahead. Because we used to be like 5 to 10 episodes ahead at all times, and then we got where we haven't recorded Strange World yet. We haven't even watched the movie. So Strange World will come back on Thursday, April 4th, and that'll be the beginning of our new episodes, pulling from our new list of movies. So we're super excited about that. And the website will be updated this week with the new list, so you guys can take a look at it.
Are you going to put you should put like all the differences and ratings on there.
Maybe I will.
Yeah. I don't know how it works, but...
Yeah, I'm the producer and the editor and the website person, the social media person, and D is, what did you call it? What are you?
The talent.
D's the talent.
I'm the cute one.
He is the cute one. But, so we're super excited about it. I'm excited, at least. So with the change in the list and being about halfway through the original list and needing a little bit of time to get caught up, it seemed like a good time to do this.
I guess I'm the creative director too, because usually when we're doing something stupid, I'm like, we should do this instead.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess I have 2 roles.
Yeah, because I did bring all this to you before. I was like, we're going to do this. I was like, what do you think about this? And you were like, yeah, that sounds good.
Well, a lot of the running changes we've had have been like, yo, this is dumb. We got to change it.
This is dumb.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, so, your feed's about to bump with a bunch of old shit.
Yep. And so if you see stuff on social, if you can share it and interact and comment, like on YouTube and Spotify.
Watch them YouTube videos.
Yeah.
That aren't videos.
We will respond to your comments on YouTube. I see you. Yeah. And if you write something mean, like somebody did today, I will respond with a dumb comment back. So.
Yeah. One of these days maybe we'll even film it, but I doubt it.
I don't know about that. I don't know if anybody... I know that you're the cute one and everything, but I don't know if anybody needs to see this. But I will actually post pictures of just what we have hanging in our podcast studio. So
yeah, we need to hang some more stuff.
We do.
Some stuff on the floor. Yeah, all right. In the meantime, this has been Disney iPod.
I'm Kat.
I'm Dee. Bye! You really should have sent me this stuff like earlier today so I could think about
Okay,
it.
I'm sorry. Well, maybe something will get sparked by our conversation.
I seriously.
It doesn't have to be super long or in depth.
It really shouldn't be. Nobody wants to listen to a bunch of bullshit.
Even though I got that message from that lady specifically that was like, I love your recap episodes. I wish you would do more of them.
This isn't a recap.
Well, it's a recap and a change.
Change is as good as rest.